Hey, welcome back to C204. Now, we haven't done an episode in a
It's
while.
not C204. We're in the wrong room.
No, I mean, we're still calling it C204 because I don't want to change the name of the season. Alright, so at the moment we're in room C207 because we're doing a summer research project called IRSP. We'll probably do a separate episode about that. But so, it's summer, June at the moment. So we figured might as well do an episode to give y'all some new content. So, today, we're going to talk about roommates, OSSM roommates. So, OSSM is a unique school because it's a boarding school. So you live with your friends, your worst enemies. You live with CRAs, which is like dorm parents, and people like that. But your roommate is one of the most important parts of this residential life. So because you get to cohabit with each other and get to like know each other more and become like best buddies most of the time. And you get to get some new experiences, some new insights from other people because you might be a city girl while your roommate's a country gal, yeehaw. I always wanted to do that. Okay. So, regarding roommates, oh yeah, my co-host is my man August Lamvari.
That's me.
He's going to be my former roommate Luke Jung's new roommate next year, and I'm totally fine with this. That see, we're roommates for IRSP, so we got a full trifecta. Easy. Slurp. Alright. So, the roommate adventure begins at SOAR, the Student Orientation Registration, where after they do some talking in the beginning, oh, congratulations, you got into OSSM, they give you a survey about like what habits do you have, what do you like to do, what special things, like some people have to pray at night, things like that. And you can do this if you don't know anyone coming in or you don't plan to room with anyone coming in. However, there are some exceptions. For example, if you know someone coming in, you would like to room with them. For example, I did that with Luke because we knew each other at summer camp, and August did that with his roommate Locke because they went to the same school. So it's good to know what type of, because this special circumstance where you know someone is like 1 out of 4 people coming in, 1 out of 4 pairs. So for y'all other 75% out there, y'all will be going into this without like any prior information about who your roommate's gonna be. So you have to know yourself and what you want in a roommate, because you gotta be a little selfish sometimes. You gotta make it good for you and your experience and good for your roommate as well. But that's you can go about that later. So don't be scared coming in because it's really nice. Your roommate Luke and I, we knew each other coming in, but we didn't know each other too well. We just knew each other the day maybe we had a cool high five, like handshake. Yeah. So as a result of us rooming together, we bonded pretty well. We pretty close friends. We made this birth effect in our YouTube channel. So what are the notes? So yeah, in a nutshell. So you have to live with your roommate 5 days a week, 7 days if you stay weekends, for about 10 months from August to May. So you guys, I talk a lot about being best friends with your roommate, but if you guys don't bond well, don't worry about that too much. Just, you guys do not have emphasis on have to be best friends, but rather you guys just have to be tolerant of each other, like talk to each other at least a few times or something like that.
Well, I mean, like, we're on the girls' side. Wasn't there like people who like moved to different rooms and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Alright. And you have to be acknowledging of your roommate habits. Like, for example, you don't want to like blare rock music at 2 a.m. when your roommate's trying to sleep, or something's up. So, and like sometimes if your roommate like and you don't get along, don't worry about that. I mean, it happens to people. So I guess you should either talk it out and like at least have some meetings with your roommate, like just like a one-on-one like broski talk with your roommate to see where you can improve, where some issues right now, because you want to like have an optimal roommate life. Like you want to have a good home life, as addition to your school life. and you don't want to be totally despising of your roommate. At least like be at least acknowledging to them and be tolerant. Yeah. So you do this for 10 months. So you get to know your roommate a good amount. At least like know their habits, what they like. Do they like to play music out loud at night? Guilty. Do you have different sleeping schedules? Do you want to wake up at 5 a.m. to work out and get buff every day? God,
You never did that. You never did that.
Hey man, like some people do.
Some people do, but
Like
that wasn't you.
if big if.
That's not you.
I really wanted to at the beginning because
You
like
never did.
because like I had dreams. I wanted to be the karate kid when I was younger. But I thought I also said I have freedom. I can work out whenever I want because we have a gym that's available to students every day except Friday.
Doesn't it open at a certain time?
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
it's available from 4 to 6. No, 3:30 to 6, and that goes along with like gym classes. But we're going off topic.
Well, you can't really like get there that early then.
And we can like run out. Also, like if you can get out at 7, so you can like go for a run in the morning. So, what other things? So yeah. Also, so you'll get to know your roommate's parents because like, you guys see each other. I know Luke's dad by last name. He knows me. He knows me though. He knows my name.
Wow.
And his parents know my name, which really surprised me. Like I thought he was like, oh hey, he's that.
I don't know your mom's name.
But your parents know my name. You don't need to know my parents' name, but you know my name, and your parents know my name,
Ah.
and my parents know your name.
Oh, that's the important part.
Like you get to at least like acknowledge your roommate's parents to a certain extent. Maybe get a first name basis. You're really cool with them.
Parents.
Oh, what's up? Don't worry about it. Okay, no, okay. Okay, that's really good. I've been really getting into Capri Suns lately. Really nice. Hey, you want one?
I'm good. No, thank you.
Cool.
I'll stick with my water.
Hydrate. Alright. And also, one of the important things to talk about your roommate is shower times. Because, like, sometimes you can take a shower in the morning, you can take a shower at night. Like, early in the night, like 9, 10 p.m. No, 10 p.m. You'll stay at 10. Or if you really want to play the odds, midnight showers. Because sometimes on like weekends, my roommate and I would go for like really late night showers. Occasionally, it didn't happen often, but we used to do it. It was like the rush would kill, and like that bonded us together.
Well, I do that during the week sometimes. It's like at midnight I just go and shower. I haven't been caught. I mean, I think they stopped doing like rounds and checking when people are asleep at like that time or so.
Yeah. I also did that during finals. Like if you watched my latest episode about finals week, on the day of the physics final, Wednesday night, Luke and I took showers at 3 a.m. because we were studying for physics. It was really hard. So yeah, those type of things, you have to get along with them. You form like everlasting bonds. Like if you go to the same college, University of Oklahoma, you get to like at least have someone you know there, like you were really friendly with. So you do this for 10 months, and then alongside April, like late April, beginning of May, it's time to choose roommates for the next year. So there's some.
So you should probably talk it out with your current roommate if you plan on switching, or like if they plan on switching. So you need to talk about them like early. You don't want to do it last minute because that's not cool at all.
Guilty, because I knew my Luke was changing roommates at room with August, but I didn't really plan ahead and try to find a roommate myself. So I did, and I thought I had someone, but they picked someone else at the last minute.
Thank God.
Sam Bird.
Y'all.
Okay, so around this time you get sent a roommate request form where you say, I want this person to be my roommate. And it has to be mutual. It's like, if August and I were going to room together, he'd have to put my name on his form, and I have to put his name on my form, and then we'd be roommates next year. Or you can do it with other people. So, alongside that, a special thing about OSSM seniors is that you get to pick your bed arrangement. So, there are 6 major bed arrangements. There's bed arrangement 1. The bed arrangement 1 is like 2 beds closer to the door, around 1/3 in. And it's not bad because it's good for putting a hammock there. Because one of my seniors, he put a hammock from the beds with the roommate's consent, and it was really nice. I personally would not go for opposite side bed arrangement for senior year because I personally don't like it. But it's not bad, of course, because juniors have to do that. But I personally like the double sided one. Bed arrangement 2 has them so the left bed, looking from the door, is forward 2/3, and the right one is 1/3.
Did you memorize these?
I know I have them on the graph.
Oh.
Yeah, I drew them out. That's also not bad, but it's kind of weird to get a hammock on there. And personally, an issue I also have with the 1/3 arrangement, like any of the 1/3, is that it's really hard to get to the power outlet, you know? Because this is 2/3 and it fits perfectly with the power outlet. But if we were 1/3, we'd have to do really weird chord arrangements. So I personally don't recommend it. Roommate arrangement 3 is they're both 1/3 in. God damn it, I repeated layout 3 with layout 1. So anyway, layout 3 is the default junior lineup. You get the chargers available both sides and you get the closets available both sides, so it's pretty convenient. But anyways, on with the rest of the video. Bed arrangement 4 has both the beds on the left side, like 1, 2, and that a lot of the seniors typically go for a 2 bed to a side arrangement. And personally, a lot of people, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But there's some issues with that. I've been thinking about this. So, for example, one person doesn't get access to the closet, and one person has to go to the other side of the room to charge the computer and charge stuff like that, because it's one outlet here, one outlet here. One person will have a difficult time climbing into their bed, so they probably have to use their climb on the table to get into the bed. That's dangerous in a way. You don't want to fall, but just get a rope ladder. Always invest in that. And yeah, but
No, but the reason it's pretty popular is because you have a lot of room behind you. With the default arrangement, there's like room in the middle to walk, right? But that's pretty tight, especially when people are sitting at their desks. The chairs are pushed out, so there's even less room to walk.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
The thing.
Yeah.
That's why people go for the 2 beds on one side arrangement.
I didn't know that. Thanks. Roommate arrangement, like bed arrangement 5, is left 1/3, right 2/3. Same thing as before. One person has to reach out for an outlet. It's pretty weird. They have to move over. Anything that involves opposite sides arrangement is pretty much only good for a hammock, and/or is forced upon the juniors. But don't get me wrong, it's not very bad. But it's okay. That's a good way to put it. In roommate arrangement 6, bed arrangement wise, is both on the right side. Refer back to roommate arrangement 4, it's the same argument.
Also, if you have a chair that can roll, that's really nice.
Oh, yes.
Because you have a bunch of room now.
Yeah,
you can just roll around the entire room.
Yeah, and imagine if you get modded chair that have weapons on it, it'd be like battle bots. I really want to see that in action. But I saw an ad on TV that had these 2 wheelchairs slamming each other with sparks and flying. It was
What was it for? What was it?
It was a sport. It's don't do dip.
Don't do it.
I don't remember the ad, but it was on Hulu. We're getting off topic. Okay. So, if you get some questions, okay, so with your roommate, there's some questions you should ask yourself personally, before you get into the roommate situation, so you both know what you're getting into, and you know what to talk about in the beginning and discuss, so you'd at least agree on something. So, for example, sleeping habits. Don't sleep weird, because you don't want your roommate working at 2 in the morning and falling asleep, and you're wiped out by 11:30.
Well, no, that's fine. It's just personal opinion.
Personal opinion.
It depends on whether you can sleep if the other person isn't asleep.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
And that's on the survey too.
Yeah.
It asks you when's your usual bedtime? I think.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
But I lied about that because I thought at my house, sophomore year, I didn't have as much work as I do here. Not being rude, but I usually slept at 10:30, but now I sleep at 1.
9:30 super early. Wow, that must have been nice.
Yeah, but I mean, you probably stopped that early in sophomore year too, didn't you?
No, it's more like 11 or 12.
Oh. If I dude, like, when I stayed up to 12, it felt like super late at night. But now, staying up, now at OSSM, staying up to 3 a.m. feels more like midnight than actually midnight does.
Well, 3 a.m. is lucky. It's like you can get up, like you can go to bed by 3. It's like yes, you know that's better than 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, I really try not to sleep at 3 though, because I've only went to sleep at 3 like 3 times this year. The physics final, a physics test, and composition project. So yeah, make sure your roommate's okay with that. Yeah. Another thing is sleeping habits. Not sleeping habits. Sorry, study habits. I personally wouldn't like a roommate who just goofs around. I want a room with someone who like works hard, like or at least like tries to work hard. No, just works hard, like willing to grind at times. Will also be willing to goof around with me. That's personal preference. What do you think about you, August?
I don't know, because I mean, if you're goofing around, most of the time it happens like outside the room. And
Yeah.
if you're grinding, it's gonna be inside the room.
Yeah.
So for the most part, if they want to goof around, you're probably gonna be fine. Also, you can just talk this out with them. Like most of these are like case by case basis.
Yeah, definitely. But you should at least keep these in mind, of course. How messy are you? I'm very messy.
Oh.
I'm a train wreck.
Oh no.
I'm a very messy person, and my roommate complained about this to me.
Like for most of the year, his room had a smell to it. It was
It did not have a
bad.
smell.
It had a smell to it.
Okay, then I went nose blind.
It had a smell to it. Like most of the time, there was something bad going on. Like, oh no, good thing I'm not rooming with this man.
Look where you're at now.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm a messy person relatively, so I'm not very good at cleaning. Because when I do clean, it's clean for like a day, and then I put one thing here, and then it just goes down here from there. Play it ukulele, man. Are you okay with weird smells? Going on with the messy habit. Sometimes things just smell weird. That's why you always keep a bottle of Febreze around.
That's why you don't be messy. Wait, no, you had like like you had bowls, right? And you like reused them for like
Oatmeal.
like yeah, and you kept reusing them. You're supposed to throw them away. They were paper like plates, but you kept reusing them. That's the problem.
I'm not trying to kill the environment. I'm trying to be lazy.
Just get like a plastic bowl and then like wash it.
Well, what do you wash the paper bowl?
No, a plastic bowl. Get a plastic bowl. It's not expensive.
That's what I did with the mug. I got a ceramic mug that I wash. See, it's the first step to progress. Are you open-minded? Like, you should ask yourself, am I open-minded? Like, because religions are different. Like, you might be with someone with like a different religion. Are you tolerant toward that? Yeah. This is kind of a touchy
I
topic.
mean, for the most part, though, I feel
Just be
like most
tolerant.
people are chill. I don't know.
Just
Like,
be-
there's only a few people out of like our class that I would say like I'm glad I didn't room with them. It's just a small handful, I say.
Does that include me?
I don't know. You're a 50-50. I don't know.
You know what? We'll take what we can get. A lot of people would say I would not want to room with Anthony, and like I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to room with myself. I'd room with myself just to do podcast episodes. Because like I could do like me here and me there, like this video editing magic. It'd be really nice. So yeah, and I'll probably reiterate the point of you and your roommate talking. Like you guys should talk about any issues you might have. Like yeah, and like maybe you could not do that, like things like that.
But yeah, and try and bond with your roommate because you're gonna be living with them. If you can be friends with them, that's good.
Yeah.
Your life will be much nicer.
Yeah, like August and I were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played League together.
And he's terrible.
You know.
Actually, just like bad. Like.
But I hadn't played for 3 years, 2 or 3 years. So like I was rusty.
Never really played at all.
But you were level 44.
I just played bot games to grind with like, money to buy champions.
Oh, he's right. All right. I am very toxic in video games. I might do a compilation of Anthony being toxic in video games for like a phone. But yeah, for the most part, roommates and the residential life is what makes OSSM unique from other public schools out there or private schools or whatever. Because it's a combination of roommates, the residential life, dorm parents, chilling in the Great Hall with like, you got tutors, teachers who want to help you at night and things like that. And just that residential aspect that helps OSSM be like, OSSM is a boarding school.
And not terrible. Like, it'd be much worse.
Yeah.
Without this.
Because like, there's not really a lot of boarding schools in Oklahoma. This is the only one that I actively know of. I mean, like,
I don't know any. I don't know.
yeah, exactly.
There's probably some out there, but not as not like this.
Relevant.
Yeah, not relevant. Get out.
Not
of here,
relevant to the
losers.
party. Not good. Fish
Fish
on.
on.
Fish on. But yeah. So personal advice about what I've gone through. It makes it sound bad, but I didn't know another phrase for it. Find something to bond about with your roommate. Whether it's food, music taste, hatred of chemistry, obscure internet memes, communism, things. Find something to bond with your roommate with, like really strong bond. And if you can do that, you guys will probably have a good year. Just don't hate your roommate. Never hate your roommate. Okay, that's bad
Try
advice.
not to.
Try not to hate your roommate. I just try to find like one good thing about them. I
Like,
shouldn't
you
be.
might get unlucky and room with someone not great, but
Yeah.
I think there's low odds.
Yeah, OSSM is really good with matching up people.
For the most part.
For the most part,
yeah.
like, it is a 85 to 90% success rate.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, a lot of the guys on my floor that are like randomly paired,
Oh,
really.
we don't know how the girls are actually.
I don't know the girls.
We don't have an insight.
No,
on that.
I know. I know a few of the girls. There's a few of them that aren't great personally. I don't know, but most of them are really cool for the most part.
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, but for the guys side, on my floor, we had how many random roommate combinations? I only know of one.
Just one.
Yeah, Sam and Kunal.
That's it.
Yeah, because Sean and Alex roomed together. Me and Luke picked each other.
Nick and Brandon.
Oh,
Derek and me.
no, because like that lasted.
Oh, that lasted.
Yeah, like lasted through the school year. But we had some roommate combinations that dropped out.
What about? Oh no, the seniors. I think they all picked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, cause yeah, the ones that were random did drop out.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
And then
sometimes people will
Sam and
drop
Kunal.
out.
Sam and Kunal lasted. They're really good buddies. I remember them saying they were like kind of hesitant toward each other at the beginning of the year, but then they bonded over time over.
Living together.
Yes. Yeah, so I'll probably wrap it up in the episode for an end because I don't want to go off any more tangents. But I say personally, I wish you good luck for your roommate situation for your junior and senior years. So this is from C204 signing off. Yeet.